Hi friends, it's Teacher Bianca again. I have another book for you, but this time it's more about the words. So remember that when we have vocabulary words, they have a meaning, okay? So every single word means something and it's referring to something. And same thing with picture. Sometimes we have a picture for the word and it has a meaning, okay? So this is in the garden. Now we're going to review one more time the parts of the book, okay? Now, what do we call this part? We call it the front cover. Good. And what I just read is the title. Yes. Now, in this book, it's not really a story, so we just have illustrator. Remember, the illustrator is the person who drew the pictures. So here the illustrator is Lisa Gardiner. Okay, now look at the spine of this book. I told you guys before, sometimes we have the title here too, okay? So this is the spine. And what do we call this part? This is the back cover of the book. Good job, friends. All right, so our first word is florist. Repeat it, florist. Okay, so a florist is a person who dedicates themselves to growing flowers, and sometimes they sell those flowers. Okay, so what is this picture? It is a flower. Good. Remember that there's different types of flowers. They don't all look the same, but in general they're called flowers. Okay, let's go to the next word. Okay, this one, gardener. Gardener. Okay, so a gardener is somebody who takes care of the plants that are being grown. So they take out any weeds or anything that might interfere and might bother the plants that are growing. Okay, we want to keep our gardens very beautiful. So that's your new word, garden. Garden. So a garden can be a vegetable garden, it could be a fruit or flower garden, right? So garden is just a big area filled with different plants. Okay. Ooh, these are some of my favorite fruit. This is grapes. Grapes. Okay, and here's another fruit I know you guys all love. Apple. Apple. Okay, remember that these are also plants. They're fruits, but they come from a plant. Okay, the apple comes from a tree, and the grapes come from vines. Okay, here's a new fruit. Banana. Banana. I know you guys love bananas too. And then we have cherry. Cherry. These are all very sweet fruits. Oh, and then we have some vegetables. Okay, what do we call this one? Corn. Corn. Good. And now this is part of a plant. What do we call this part? Leaf. Leaf. Good. Okay, now we have another fruit. Pear. Pear. Oh, I know this one's another favorite of your guys' is orange. Orange. Okay, now what do we call this? This is not a tree. It is a tree. It's a picture of a tree, but this is called plant, right? Plant. And then we have a type of flower right here. Rose. A rose is a type of flower. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, what do we call this? Tree. Good. This is a tree. And this can come from the tree sometimes. It's a stick. Stick. All right. And what do we call these? These are boots, but they are rain boots. Rain boots are made of a specific plastic material that we can use when it's raining, when there's puddles, and that way we don't get our feet or our socks wet. It protects us from there. Okay, this is a tomato. Tomato. Okay, then we have scarecrow. Scarecrow. So a scarecrow is a doll that we make and then we put out in our garden or in a field where we're growing different plants, and it's meant to scare away the birds so that the birds don't come and try and eat the seeds of the plants that we're trying to grow. Okay, and then we have the watering can. This one's very important. It's the way that we water our plants sometimes. Okay, watering can. Good job, friends. You can replay the video and practice these words again. Tell your families about the different words that you just learned.